Hello my fellow viewer, welcome to another reaction. I'm glad you clicked on my video and I hope you like and subscribe. Today I'll be reacting to Shutter Island. I know that Leonardo DiCaprio stars in this movie, that's all I know. Blind reaction, never seen a movie. Seen the trailer a long time ago, so don't even know what the story is about. But anyways guys, like I said before, like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Let's get to it.
Pull yourself together, Teddy. Pull yourself together.
Oh, he's seasick.
It's a lot of water. Come on. Yeah, fine. I just can't stomach the water.
I wonder what it is about water that makes people seasick.
You're my new partner. That's right. What the hell you boys smoking over there in Portland anyway? Seattle. I came from the office in Seattle.
So are they detectives?
What about you? You got a girl? Babe? I was. She died.
Okay, so it looks like his family is gonna be part of his story, huh?
Thanks. Give you a briefing about the institution before you left.
All I know is it's a mental hospital. It's the only way on. Or off. We'll be casting off as soon as you two are ashore.
Deputy Warden McPherson, gentlemen. Welcome to Shutter Island. I'll be the one taking you up to Ashcliff.
Okay, so that's the name of the island, Shutter Island. But why is it named Shutter Island? I wonder. Okay, so they're trying to solve a case on Shutter Island. Wow, the suspense in this music is insane.
We'll obey protocol. Is that understood? On your right is Ward A, the male ward. Ward B, the female ward, is the one on your left. Ward C is that building on the bluffs. Gentlemen, you will not get through this gate with your firearms. Okay, now that the official stuff's done, come on, boys. What do you say we go find Dr. Cawley?
This prisoner.
I'm afraid Dr. Cawley will have to fill you in on the situation. Protocol.
Correctional officers.
We take only the most dangerous damaged patients, ones no other hospital can manage.
Okay, so basically, this is the crazies of the craziest people. This is the craziest people around, huh?
Dr. Cawley's been consulted numerous times by Scotland Yard, MI5, the...
Marshal Daniels?
Doctor.
Marshal Hall.
And now?
We treat them. Try to heal, try to cure. Oh.
These are all violent offenders, right? I mean, they've hurt people.
But they were mentally insane, though.
It's my job to treat my patients, not their victims. I'm not here to judge.
So this female prisoner,
Patient.
Rachel Solando, escaped sometime in the last 24 hours.
Last night.
Okay, so that's the case. They're looking for escaped patients.
She killed all three of her children. One by one, held their heads under till they died. Then she brought them back inside and arranged them around the kitchen table. She ate a meal.
Oh my goodness. So she basically ate a meal with her dead children?
She starved herself when she first came here. She insisted the children weren't dead.
What in the world? Does it look like he recognized her?
Rachel? Sue believes the children are alive. She also believes this place is her home in the Berkshires. It's acknowledged that she's in an institution she believes we're all deliverymen, milkmen, postal workers. She's created an elaborate fictional structure. She gives us all parts to play in that.
Oh, she's a different kind of crazy.
Yes, we don't know how she got out of her room. And the only window's barred.
So someone freed her.
It's as if she evaporated straight through the walls.
Something ain't adding up. Someone definitely released her.
Doctor, how is it possible that the truth never gets through to her? I mean, she's in a mental institution, right?
She left here barefoot? Come on, Doc, she couldn't get 10 yards in that terrain.
So she's basically hiding somewhere on the island, right?
This is definitely Rachel's handwriting. I have no idea what the law for is, though.
Who the heck wrote that? The Riddler?
Think it's just random scribblings?
Oh, no, not at all. Rachel's smart.
Excuse me, Doctor, but we're gonna have to hold on to this.
Last night, there were 7 men sitting at the base of those stairs playing stud poker. Yet somehow Rachel managed to slip past them.
Doctor, we're gonna need access to the personnel files of all the medical staff, the nurses, the guards, the orderlies, anyone who was...
Yeah, I'm sure like the guards or a guard released her.
We're gonna need to speak with the staff. Do you understand?
I'll assemble them in the common room after dinner.
Were they all bored or something?
What about those caves down there? Have you checked them?
No way she could get there.
Okay, so that's definitely going to be part of the movie.
Who else does she have to pass to get down here?
Sir, I didn't see nothing.
And you were at your post all night?
Went to the bathroom.
What? You breached protocol, Christ.
I wasn't gone more than a minute.
Let's back up.
I mean, if a man's got to pee, he got to pee.
She was in a group therapy session.
Huh. Anything unusual occur?
Usual isn't a big part of our day.
So you were there. Was there a doctor present?
Yes, Dr. Sheehan led the discussion. He's Rachel's primary, the psychiatrist who directly oversees her care.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. He left on the ferry this morning. He's vacationing.
Oh, wow. How convenient. He left as soon as they came to investigate.
You let her primary doctor leave on vacation?
Of course, he's a doctor. If you get it working, come find me immediately. The marshals need to make an important call.
Yes, sir.
Gotta say, I'm thinking I got in the wrong line of public service.
This is a little overwhelming. It was constructed during the Civil War, the same time as the military fort housing Ward C.
Quartet for piano and strings in A minor.
Oh, he's that guy from The Exorcist. I forgot his name.
Your profession, doctor, psychiatry.
Yes.
I always heard it was overrun with boozers and drunks.
Men like you are my specialty, you know. I said you are men of violence. I'm not accusing you of being violent. Men. That's quite different.
Now, please.
You both served overseas, huh?
It's not much of a stretch, Doc. For all you know, we're both paper pushers over there.
So they were both in war? That's what it sounds like. Okay, they were both in World War II.
Since the spaced you, Marshal.
Me? Wolves.
Ah.
Okay, I see. So that music was playing while he was at war, at the war.
Listen, Rachel Solando didn't slip out of a locked cell barefoot without any help. Maybe Paulie's sitting up in his mansion right now, rethinking his whole attitude.
I found a whole stack of these, Teddy. Jesus, are you ever so...
Oh, this is after the war?
She's here. You can't leave.
Who is she talking about?
Just bones in a box, Teddy.
Wow, what a trippy dream. It's like he's seeing the death of his wife and how she died.
Laters.
Why is there like water on his hands?
Surgery. Procedures like the transorbital lobotomy. Radical idea that if you treat a patient with respect, listen to him, try and understand, you just might reach him. The greatest obstacle to her recovery was her refusal to face what she had done.
So sweet, but you could see it in her eyes. And then she asked me if she can have a glass of water alone in the kitchen.
Okay, so that was her like sex partner.
When I cut her, she screamed.
Oh, he's not talking about the patient who left.
We're
Yeah.
here to talk about Rachel Solando, okay? You tore her face off, didn't you? Do you know what she was afraid of? You. Could you stop that? Stop! No patient named.
How would that like make him turn crazy though? Like, how would that really annoy him?
Oh, I'll never get out of here. I'm not sure that I should.
You seem quite normal. I mean, in comparison to the other patients here.
Difference is, most people don't kill their husbands with an axe.
Okay, what drove her to do that?
Personally, I think if a man beats you, axing him isn't the least understandable thing you could do.
What can you tell us about Rachel?
She thought she was still living in the Berkshires, and we were all her neighbors.
And Dr. Sheehan was there that night.
Yes. He talked about anger.
What's he like?
Not hard on the eyes, as my mother would say.
What in the world? She definitely knows something.
Did you ever meet a patient named Andrew Latis?
Never heard of it.
Okay, sounds like she does know him.
She used practically the same words as Carly and the nurse, like she'd been told exactly what to say. Andrew Latis?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This case came over the wires. I requested it specifically, you understand? Andrew Latis. He's the maintenance man in the apartment building where my wife and I live.
Oh, does he think he killed his wife?
He's also a firebug. Andrew Latis lit the match that caused the fire that killed my wife.
So he thinks that Andrew Latis lives in this mental facility?
First he went to prison, then he got transferred here. Then what? Then nothing. Watch out!
Why would they even decide to go out in a storm like that anyway?
The latest is here. What are you gonna do about it?
When we got through the gates at dark, Al, the SS guards surrendered.
Oh, that's a Jewish camp. Okay.
When I went outside, I saw all the bodies on the ground.
They're all frozen, stuck together. That's just creepy, dude.
Too many to imagine. The guards surrendered. We took their guns. We lined them up.
Oh, that's tragic. I mean, aren't they prisoners of war? They're supposed to be going to prison, not being executed.
It was murder.
So what is this all about?
A lot of people know about this place, but no one wants to talk, you know. It's like they're scared of something. They're experimenting on people here.
I don't know, boss.
For Christ's sakes, we fought a goddamn war to stop them, and now I find out it may be happening here, on our soil? No.
So what are you really here to do, Ted?
I'm gonna get the proof. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna blow the lid off this.
So he wants to take down the whole mental facility because he believes the mental facility is experimenting on patients illegally.
Wait, they got an electrified fence around a septic facility. Ward C is inside a Civil War fort?
Wow, so he was set up. I mean, that's what his partner believes.
I dropped those suits off to be cleaned. They should be ready by tomorrow. That is, if we all don't wash away first.
Why, I must repeat my insistence that all Ward C patients be placed in manual restraints. I put all 42 in Wards A and B in manual restraints as well.
Excuse me. When we spoke this morning about Rachel Solando's note.
The Law of Four, I love that. Who is 67? Yes, I'm afraid I still don't. None of us do.
Huh? Because I believe I just heard you say there are 24 patients in Ward C. A total of what, 66 patients at this facility? Well, it seems to me Rachel Solando is suggesting that you have a 67th patient, Doctor.
So it seems like he knows, well, he knows that the patient is on the island.
Rachel's been found. She's here.
Who are these men?
Now, if you could tell us what you did yesterday, where you were.
And I sent the children off to school. I decided to take a long swim in the lake.
Oh, because okay, so it seems that she believed that her kids are still alive.
I thought of you.
How does she know him?
Don't you know how lonely I've been, Jim? God. I buried you. My Jim's dead, so who the fuck are you?
Wait a minute. So she thought that he was her husband for a minute.
We've no idea how she got out, but I'm gonna have to ask you to go down into the basement. There's food, water, and...
Boss, you okay? This is so goddamn bright, isn't it?
It'll stop the pain. Marshal, take the pills.
Careful.
All right.
Be worse right
It's a horrible sight, though. Like, are those Jewish prisoners? Those got to be Jewish prisoners, right?
You should have saved me. You should have saved all of us.
What? So that's the kid that Rachel drowned, right? Or her daughter?
The clock's ticking, my friend. We're running out of time.
It seems like he's trying to remember something. Like, is something that's coming together.
Give me a hand here.
I could get into trouble.
Why didn't you save me?
Oh, wait a minute. So he's the one that drowned? No. I'm a little confused. So was it his kids that were the one who were drowned?
Ladis isn't dead. He isn't gone, Teddy. You need to find him and you kill him dead.
But how come no one knows about Ladis? But it's like he's the only one that's mentioning Ladis, but no one else knows who Ladis is.
Ward A. I got it. Done. You haven't heard shit. We got most of the Bugsies locked down now, but some of them are still loose.
Latest. I can feel him.
Why is he making that weird noise?
We hear things here about the outside world.
Why is he trying to kill one of the inmates or patients?
Damn it. No, not you. Not you. Take a walk. Come on. Carly's gonna have my goddamn balls for this.
So why is one of the cellmates calling Ladis?
Ladis.
So Ladis is in that cell?
They say I'm theirs now. They say I'll never leave here. This isn't about the truth.
Yes, it is. It's about exposing the truth.
It's about you!
What?
Ladis. It's all it's ever been about.
Sure. George Norris. No, it's not possible. You can't be here. How did they get you out of Dedham, huh?
However this happened, I'm gonna find a way to fix this. You understand me?
All of this is for you. You're not investigating it.
Oh, wow.
You're a fucking rat in a maze.
Oh, wow. So he's basically being used. Like everyone knows who Teddy is.
I've been with my partner. You never worked with him before, have you? You never worked with him before, have you?
So I guess Teddy's mind is just hallucinating.
Oh, I told you my heart was breaking, and you asked me why.
She's fucking with your head.
And I told you it was from happiness.
He's transferred out of here. If he's not in Ward A, there's only one place he can be.
Ward C? The lighthouse?
The lighthouse.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
What do you mean?
Where were you?
No, I never found him. I got the next best thing, his intake form. It's the only thing in his files. There's no session notes, no incident reports, no photographs, just this. It was...
There it is. Damn. We're too far south. We're gonna have to double back. There's no way we could cross those rocks.
I'm getting to that lighthouse. You understand?
I feel like he wants to really kill Latest.
Better sit this one out then.
You brought me into this, boss. What the hell happened back there in those cells, Ted?
I'm going on.
Okay. So he doesn't trust Chuck now.
Damn it. Oh, damn it.
Yep, you gotta swim, buddy.
Chuck!
Is he not real? That's probably in his mind, right? It's gotta be.
Chuck! Chuck!
That's right. Would you mind taking a hand from behind your back, please?
Why? What?
Rachel Solando. The real one.
So who was the other Rachel that Teddy saw before?
He zapped the patient with electroshock, then go through the eye with an ice pick. Pull out some nerve fibers. We tested patients on Shutter Island.
So Shutter Island is testing patients so they can send them out into the world to what? To commit crimes or something? I don't know.
And you ate the food in the cafeteria and drank the coffee they gave you. You tell me at least that you've been smoking your own cigarettes.
Tell me what goes on in that lighthouse. Tell me.
Brain surgery.
I had a friend. I was with him yesterday, but we got separated. Have you seen him?
Marshall, you have no friends.
No different.
You don't know me.
Oh, but I
No,
do.
you don't. You don't know me.
I know you. We've known each other for centuries.
Did you just say centuries? Like 20 years? No, that's decades. This cop is creepy, man.
This noise, you said his name was, he's delusional.
Oh, extremely. It can be quite upsetting. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, a patient got so wound up by one of Noyce's stories that he beat him up.
You seen him, Doctor?
Whom?
My partner, Chuck.
You don't have a partner, Marshall. You came here alone.
Wow, so he was talking to himself the whole time. It seems like everyone knows about Teddy and how delusional he is.
I'm just heading out to the ferry. So.
I'm afraid it's the other way to the dock.
Oh, he's about to sedate him.
What's this, Doctor? Huh? What's this?
What are you doing, baby?
If the world thinks that Chuck is dead, then he's perfect for their experiments. There's only one place they'd take him.
Well, so you think Chuck is at the lighthouse? Is he about to blow up the car? He's about to blow up the car. Oh, he has to swim there. He has no other choice.
Don't move! Stay where you are!
Wow, I like how that the music was intensifying and then it just stopped as soon as he went inside the lighthouse. Wait, what's happening? Well, there's no experiments going on. Uh-oh, he's been lied to.
Why are you all wet, baby?
What?
The rifle's empty, by the way. How badly did you hurt the guard?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have Dr. Sheehan take a look at your man before you send him off.
So, Dr. Sheehan came in on the ferry this morning. Huh?
Not exactly. You blew up.
But he was told earlier that Dr. Sheehan left.
Huh? What the f*** is this?
Withdrawal. With chlorpromazine. I'm not a fan of pharmacology.
Oh, wow. He's been on medications.
Same thing we've been giving you for the past 24 months.
2 years he's been on this island.
Notice anything these four names have in common? It's your rule of four. Andrew, what do you see?
If you've done anything to my partner, Doctor...
So he had the names mixed up.
Edward Daniels has exactly the same 13 letters as Andrew Ladis. The same as Rachel Solando and Dolores Chanal. The names are anagrams for each other. Your name is Andrew Ladis. The 67th patient at Ashcliffe is you, Andrew.
So he's a missing patient.
His guards, other patients. 2 weeks ago, you attacked George Noyce.
No, I'm on to you, Doctor. You had Noyce beaten.
Of course I didn't.
Give me one reason why I would even touch him.
Because he called you Ladis.
Teddy is trying to forget that he was Ladis.
I've been your primary psychiatrist for the last 2 years. I'm Lester Sheehan.
Don't move! Don't move!
Andrew!
No.
My name is Edward Daniels!
You're not gonna fuck with my mind on this one, Doctor!
Then blast away, because that's the only way you're ever getting off this island.
My God. What did you do to my goddamn gun?
It's a toy, Andrew.
Hey, children.
Your wife drowned them at the cabin by the lake. And here, the little girl, the one you dream of every night.
Must have stopped 10 places in between here and Tulsa. I could sleep for a week. Loris? Loris?
Where are the kids?
They're in school.
It's Saturday, honey.
Oh no, she's going delusional.
My school is...
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. No, no, please, God, no! No!
What is Latest about to do right now? Is he about to kill her? Kill his wife?
Set me free. So much. I love you.
Yeah, she had it coming. She had it coming.
Andrew.
Rachel.
But where did he get the name Rachel from?
Rachel Latest. My daughter.
Why did you make them up?
Because I can't take knowing that Dolores killed our children. I killed them because I didn't get her help. I killed them.
Okay, so he believes he killed his whole family because he didn't help his wife.
My name's Andrew Latest, and I murdered my wife in the spring of '52.
Oh no. His mind reset again. What triggered it? What triggered his mind to reset though? I don't understand.
Don't worry about it, they're not gonna catch us.
That's right, we're too smart for them.
In reality though. Oh boy.
Which would be worse? To live as a monster? Or to die as a good man?
Wow. Wow, what a movie, guys. What a movie. Wow, guys, what can I say? This movie was excellent. It was definitely a mystery and a horror genre. Enjoyed the heck out of it. I love Leonardo DiCaprio's performance in this movie. He played his role very well as Mark Ruffalo. Both amazing actors. This movie definitely went into the mind of Andrew Latest, and it took us into his mind and his dreams. It was amazing. It was very tragic how Andrew Latest ended up in a mental facility, but we know why. It's because his wife was depressed and she killed their children. But Andrew Latest blamed himself because he couldn't save his wife. So he thought, he killed his whole family. Very, very tragic story. This movie is something that I remember, and I'll probably get on Blu-ray as well. So what I didn't understand was, how did Andrew Latest end up on the boat in the beginning of the movie? Was he drugged by his doctor? That was a question I had in my mind after I watched the movie. Yeah, guys, so I checked my analytics, and it says that 98% of you guys aren't subscribed. So yeah, guys, like and subscribe. I mean, there's 98% of you who watch my reactions, so that means you guys like it, right? So why not like and subscribe? Don't be afraid, guys. I'm not gonna hurt you guys. I'm just a normal man. That's it. Trying to entertain. I hope you guys look forward to my next reactions. All right, guys. See you guys later.